It's a big week for Punjabi music fans in Toronto as global superstar Diljit Dosanjh is performing at Rogers Centre on Saturday, and the big smoke is the last Canadian city on the singer's massive North American tour, which saw one of the largest Punjabi performances to ever happen outside of India. With more on what we can expect, we're joined in studio by Sumeet Dhami with Omni News. You're somebody who's been following Diljit's career closely. We've been speaking about him, and now the big show is happening this Saturday. We have to remind folks too that he brought a lot of excitement to the West Coast, selling out his show in Vancouver, made other stops along the way. What have we seen on this tour so far?
Yeah, we're really excited for this Saturday. It's going to be the end of the North American tour and the stadium tour. So it's been the first one in Canada where we've seen a Punjabi musician sell out such large stadiums. In BC, over 40,000 people came to come watch him. And in Toronto this weekend on Saturday, we'll see over 40,000 music fans. It's a really exciting moment for Punjabi music in Canada because we've never seen something happen at this scale. This week on Omni Television, we're going to be speaking with a bunch of fans, including one family where 3 generations have bought tickets to go, their whole household, right?
That's incredible.
I've been to so many concerts, but I've never seen a grandparent, a parent, and a child all go to see a concert like this. So it's a big deal. It's bringing communities together to see this music on such a large scale.
And I can't imagine the vibe it really creates going to one of these shows here, as we've seen out west too. But when it comes to Toronto, what are we expecting? Because I know that some of the fans also tend to dress up when they go.
Yeah, you're right. There's been amazing footage of fans, especially young kids, dress up to look like Diljit. And Diljit has even brought out some of those fans to bring onto stage, dance with them. He had one fan, he gave the jacket to the fan. So it's been a very special experience. He's really connected with his audience and connected with his fans. But I think overall, it's the atmosphere. It's the fact that, you know, last time we were here, we were talking about this was a type of music that you could only see the artists at melas or at fairs, and now you can see them on these big stages. So it's going to be a moment that really everything comes full circle, and you'll see this kind of artist, not just on your small local stage, but in front of 40,000 fans.
Let's talk about that cultural impact and the show that's happening on Saturday here. What do you think it's going to feel like for the community, for that family where 3 generations are going?
Yeah, it's very special. I mean, listen, we've all been to these big arenas, but this is where you see Taylor Swift. I went to Rogers Centre and I saw Kanye West there, right? And I could have never imagined that I would go there and I would see a Punjabi-speaking artist singing in Punjabi. So I think it's that feeling of acceptance. It's the same thing as we talked about the Junos, where Garn Aujla, a Punjabi musician from BC, he won a Juno Award, and it was the fact that on this mainstream stage, where typically that award was only won by the likes of Avril Lavigne and Justin Bieber, right? It's those kind of artists who are winning these awards. It's those kind of artists who are now on these stages. And it's not just something that's happening out of nowhere. There's been a few years where, you know, if you pull up Spotify or Apple Music and you see the top 50 charts, you're going to see names like Garn Aujla, you're going to see names like Diljit Dosanjh in the top 50. In fact, actually in the top 10. And they're even collaborating. Diljit Dosanjh, he had a song with Sia. He performed on stage with Ed Sheeran. So it's not something that's coming out of nowhere. These artists have worked their way to the top of these charts.
And the world is just noticing now, or at least on this side, as we're seeing them playing in these major arenas here. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about a special appearance happening on Breakfast Television. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we are having Diljit Dosanjh on the show, but before that, before all of that comes down, I want to talk about a special giveaway. So Omni Television with Rogers Beyond the Seat, we're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to Diljit Dosanjh's concert. This is going to include a VIP experience, food, beverages, merchandise.
Everything.
So, yeah, everything. So if you still haven't gotten a pair of tickets to this monumental historic show, you can head to omnitv.ca/Diljit. We're giving away tickets to this experience.
That's super exciting. I'm trying to make eye contact with you. I'm also watching the footage. And I don't know if I just saw Saweetie performing with a music video, but that's incredible. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere, you're right.
And so you at home too, as Sumeet just explained, you can get in on the fun. Make sure you win a pair of those tickets here. What do you think are some of the highlights of the concert?
I think something that's going to be exciting for fans of Diljit, and even for someone who might just say, you know, let me give this a try, let me head to this concert, is the fact that he's not just playing his more recent songs, he's playing his traditional songs.
I love when they do that.
Exactly, and he might have come into the mainstream now, but he's been in the game for over 10 years. So he's playing his classics, the more folk music sound. And then he's playing his more newer songs, the songs that have the collaborations with Sia, with Saweetie. So you really get to see the whole range. And before you let me go, I do want to also let you know this week we are showing encore presentations of our special, Male as to Mainstream. So on Omni Television on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. you can catch encore presentations.
Perfect. By the way, my favorite moment after a concert is when all the fans spill out of the arena and then another concert ensues. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to look like. Sumeet.
It's going to be amazing. And we're going to have a whole bunch of coverage on Omni Television as well.
Incredible. Sumeet, thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Thank you, Faiza.